I know right now it's early. We actually got to see these guys play in the grown men's league. But who do you think right now had the best overall draft in all 3 days?
Yeah, what's cool, man, is that because of what they can do now, we got some smart people in research. So I used to, people do like grades and all that stuff. I think that's kind of silly when you can actually put numbers to it. So like I just take my top 150, and then they end up extrapolating like the number one player would be worth 150 points. The 150 player would be worth 1 point. Oh. So they can go through and pull up like who I thought had the most value just based off how I looked at the players. It was like the Cardinals, the Commanders, the Steelers, the Bills, the Eagles. So based off of like the grades that I gave the players and how I stacked them, those would be the teams that I thought ended up with the most value.
What's the score on the Colts, DJ? You prick. What are we even talking about?
The Colts are – hold on. Let me go down over here.
That'd be top 8.
That's not me scrolling too.
They gave me the top 12 here, Pat.
Top 12?
What? No.
DJ, you're losing all credibility.
Best effort rushing.
Is that skewed though? Because like the Cardinals had like 6 picks in the top.
8.
Commanders too. They had some.
Yeah, more picks, more points. That's just easy.
17 for the Colts.
Below New England. Yikes.
Oh, shut up. What do you know, DJ?
I know. That's a fair question. I'm just here presenting the numbers, Pat. That's it.
How many did the Bears get for drafting Torrey Taylor, huh? That should be a big points.
That was a great pick.
Oh, no. Bring him up there. Yeah. I like who took the safety from Air Force? That was the Raiders. The Raiders took Troy Taylor.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah.
That's why I've been saying that
big guy.
Draft.
This entire time. Tone's got a question for you, DJ. Speaking about winning the draft.
Yeah, DJ, there's a lot of people that are, according to you as well, that the Steelers had a really, really great draft. And I was happy with it because it felt like they went in with a clear vision, like, hey, we are going to get football guys, 3 offensive linemen, 2 starters. But McCormick will run through this wall and not even feel this wall. And then Peyton Wilson's the next Luke Kuechly. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I said it on the draft where because he was by far my highest rated player that was still sitting out there, and I knew because of the injuries and not having an ACL that teams were ding him on that, and I'm like, well, dude, he's played lights out, in college, like literally, there's the best linebacker in the country. He would have been the best linebacker in the draft. So when at one point in time when he hadn't picked, I'm like, guys, what are we doing? Like, I would rather have, if you tell me this is a 1 contract player, even if you told me you're going to get 3 years out of him before he broke down, I'd rather have 3 years of him than 8 years of the guys that are on the board at this point in time. Like this is kind of, at some point in time, it's ridiculous. But I loved what the Steelers did. Look at the last 2 years. Isaac Samalo in free agency, Broderick Jones in the first round last year. Then you come back and get Fatanu, who's super explosive. I think he's going to be an excellent left tackle for them. You get 2 more linemen. You mentioned McCormick, Frazier, who's we all love as a center. He's a total stud. Like,
let's go,
and they've got 2 backs. They've got two enormous tight ends. They're going to beat people up this year, man. I'm excited to see the Steelers.
People around West Virginia love Zach Frazier.
Yeah,
they talk about him as if he's he had a broken leg, walked off the field.
Yeah,
that's the way.
That clip is insane.
That is what they're talking. They're like, that's not just like one game. This guy every day is this is what you want to build around. It's like Pittsburgh people pumped about offensive line. If you could give us another big guy, we would have, maybe a fullback. If a fullback got drafted in there, Pittsburgh would have won bananas. Now let's talk about New England thinking that they're all the way back. Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, I definitely think New England's all the way back, DJ. Obviously, for the first time possibly in my life, they just decided, hey, we need these spots, and we're only going to take those spots whether they're the right guys or not. What did you think about the decision to take Jalen Polk a little higher than most people would have assumed, with a couple of the other guys on there, especially after trading back when they could have taken Ladd McConkey, and then Javon Baker, obviously later in the draft, making people stand up that have been in wheelchairs their entire life? How do we feel about those guys?
No offense.
No offense.
Yeah, by the way, always better to underpromise and overdeliver. That's Baker's going to learn on that one.
No. Promo.
Say,
all your promos. He is ICBFW.
Yep. And then his
I can't be with.
Okay.
Is what he has.
His goal is to always kill the guy on the other side of the team, whatever the hell.
And then he said he makes plays to make people in wheelchairs stand up. I mean, cut all of the promos.
Good line.
Bars.
His Twitter
Can you do me a huge favor? Can you call Reese Davis and give him those initials and see how he interprets it?
Amen. What a moment. I met Terrion Arnold.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
Jalen Milroe, Latham. I met those. And they all talked about the Lank situation. They're like, Lank situation was awesome and hilarious. I'm like, I was so nervous. I was watching Reese jump off a cliff, career-wise, right next to me. At the Rose Bowl, this guy's dead.
Yeah.
That was an amazing piece of television. And by the way, when the Cooper DeJean got passed up, I got both my sons independently of one another sent me that clip as soon as you guys posted that one.
That's pretty hot.
That was pretty funny.
Jalen Polk's going to be a guy though, huh?
Yeah, he's good. First of all, like I love Drake May. I told you guys that before. I know, and I saw that again. I don't get to see your guys' stuff because I'm on the draft, but it all gets sent to me. So obviously, you guys know you do a great job. But the fact that friends, family, and people in the league always are sending me clips of what you guys are doing, man.
Shout out to Daniel Jeremiah's friends, family, and people around the league. Shout out.
Yeah, I choose not to take it personally, but hat tip to you guys. And then
we're on the phone. You're on TV. We're on the phone. You're on TV.
Yeah,
we're on the phone.
There you go.
Yeah.
But Belichick, look, there's valid points, and there's areas that Drake May's got to improve on. I just think when you look at him with the size, the physicality, the arm strength, the athleticism, the competitiveness, the intelligence, work ethic, like all that stuff's off the charts. Like he's easy for me to bet on. There's still pieces they need there. I like those two receivers, though. Baker plays much faster than his time and can get on top. And then Polk's going to give you some easy completions and run after catch, and is really, really tough and smart. So I think they got some good core pieces there. We had Mayo on with us, and I asked him, like, was the plan going in just offense? And then he kind of hemmed and hawed and basically said, yeah, I mean, our defense is pretty good. Like, we had to take all of our resources and dump them on that side of the ball.
Yeah, but Terry Fontenot says, that doesn't matter.
No, not at all.
Does it? There's been other people. A couple of the teams that you mentioned earlier, Cardinals having a good draft.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet Darius Robinson in the lobby after the first round. We had quite a time in the lobby after the first round.
Hell yeah.
Quite a night in there.
Did you see his jacket, by the way? I thought he had the coolest jacket.
Darius Robinson? Did you see his glasses?
Yeah.
His glasses had
combo.
diamonds in the middle. I literally walked up. Him and his, I think, friend and fam, I don't know who it all was, but they were sitting in the couch. As I was going to the elevator, they called me over. I go over, dap him up. I have no idea who it is, but he looked cool.
Right.
Yeah, he looked sweet.
Yeah.
Complimented his glasses. And I said, where do we go? Who? And introed, and he was awesome. Like, so cool. Out of Missouri, too. I mean, not getting a lot of flash or buzz coming out. This guy's a weapon,
The
dude.
the jacket looked like the upholstery on a party bus. It was
Love
a
that.
unique look.
Love that. The whole crew he was with were good people, though. Like, it felt like everybody we met had good people. It was awesome, man. It was an honor, and thank you for another year of great draft coverage from the Combine all the way through, DJ.
Hell yeah, DJ.